Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing good. So welcome back to our YouTube channel. So first of all, I want to request you all to subscribe our channel to support us, to motivate us to make more videos on Germany and the admission process in Germany. So let's get started. Today's video is going to be on shortlisting university smartly. So in this video we will cover that how should you shortlist your university on time and in a smart way. So let us first discuss what is the importance of shortlisting university on time. By shortlisting, you will going to have a clear idea and you can plan accordingly at what type of exam you need to do, what type of documents you need to prepare. So it will be very helpful to you. It will give you a clear vision that you need to apply in this college and this course. You have to give this exam or this exam. So it will give you a clear way and everything will be short out in your mind. So ultimately it will help you in saving your time and money as well. So what are the main benefits of shortlisting university at the initial stage of your applications? So it will save your time, it will save your money, keep the confusions away, everything will be organized. And you know which exams you need to give. For example, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, you should give or not. So you need GMAT or not, you need GATE score or not. So this is how while shortlisting you will get to know about this, what all documents you need. So that's why the shortlisting universities are very important. So now come to a part that how can you shortlist universities. So there are mainly three portals from where you can compare universities and find the courses of your choice. First portal is DAAD, which I guess all of you, if you have started the process, know about it. Second is Hochschule Compass. Hochschule Compass. This portal is mainly for the German taught courses. It has a lot more German taught courses than the DAAD, because most of the German universities, German public universities, list their courses on the Hochschule Compass. So, and the last one, to compare the courses and their ranking and all, you can check CHE ranking on JITE campus website. So these three portals which you can use. So let's first check out this portal, how you should use this portal so that you can get all the information properly. This is the DAAD portal. Here you need to go at the study and research and then course of study. So when you go to the international programs, it will show you the almost all the English taught programs and some German taught also. And when you click on the degree program in Germany, it will take you to the Hochschule Compass portal. So let us first check the main DAAD portal. So here, how can you choose? You can select the which type of degree you want, German, English, or the German and English is for the bilingual. You can select the major of your study. So as most of the students are here engineering, for other fields also this is going to be the same. So let us check for the engineering. So it shows that there are 321 degree programs are available. Here in advanced search you can select the subject, like for example you want to check about the transport engineering or the mechanical engineering, so you can select those here. After that You can also select according to the city or by the institution name. So this is how it goes. In advanced search, you will going to have these options, that you want the tuition fee or no tuition fee, beginning in summer semester or the winter semester, when will the course going to begin, duration of the course, 2 year, 3 year. So this is how you can select more filtration. You can filter the course. So after these filtration of our course, there are 108 results they have shown. In that there is a glitch, or you can say some problem, that it shows the courses other than your selection. As here we have selected nautical science and transport engineering, mechanical engineering, process engineering. So it will show you the other courses also in which the related subjects are going to study. For example, in this air quality, it is a little bit from the mechanical engineering. It has a little bit portion of courses in the mechanical engineering. So that's why they will show you these also. For example, this biomedical engineering and all, bionex, bio. So in these all courses directly not related to our mechanical, but some part of their courses are related to the mechanical. That's why they are showing these courses. So from here you can select any course of your choice to check their detail. Let's suppose take the design and development in automotive engineering from S-Link. So when you come to this page, here you will get the overview of the course, in which language the course going to study, the language requirement, in the beginning, the program duration, the tuition fees. These all information you will get to know, a short overview about the course. When you go to the course detail, then you will find about the course organization, their modules in a brief manner. When you go to the cost and funding, there you will find the what the tuition fee going to be for the course or the semester contribution and any other opportunities. In requirement and registration, here you will find the eligibility criteria of the course, that what you need to be eligible for participating admission process. So as there they have written this, these credits are mandatory in your subject. For example, in math they need 8 credit points, in strength material they need 10 credit points, in design 15, in CAD 5. So this thing matters. Other than that, they need a 1 letter of motivation and 2 letter of recommendation from you. Also they mentioned here about the language requirements. So TOEFL, IELTS, what you need or not, German A2 level by the end of second semester. So here you will find the language requirement, and here you will find the application deadlines. So this is how you will get a short of it. But I will suggest you to always go to the course website to get the detailed knowledge about the course and its procedures. Sometime on that very limited information you will find. So how to reach the course website? So when you come to the that portal and check this, then there you will find a link of the course website here. So for example, in this course they have not written the course website, but they have given that this, click on more. It will redirect you to the HSS Lingam website of that course. So here you can check your course and its admission process and all detail, that when will the portal going to open for the program. So here you can check all information about this course, how to apply and career prospect, about their module construct of detail insights on their modules and course. So this is how you have to check your course in very detailed manner before selecting and applying it, that you are eligible or not. So this is how you need to shortlist from that. Now come to the Hochschule Compass. So in Hochschule Compass, you will find that this website is mostly you will find in Deutsch, but you can convert it from here for your better understanding. But I will always suggest you to not to convert from here, because the full website is not going to be in the English, but use the Google Translate option. From here you can click on the left, and here you will find the translate to English. So use this to get understand more. One more thing I would like to suggest you all, that while searching, when you type mechanical here, you will going to see that there are only 27 options are present. When you type mechanical in German, when you type here machine and bow, in here you will see that 850 courses are available. So always try to search in German keywords, because the websites are in German, not in English. So to get more and more options and courses for shortlisting, so always type on the portals in German keywords. You can find the German keywords from Google Translate. From here, for mechatronics, you can type mechatronics, so it will be mechatronics. So you can pick these keywords from here and type there, so that you can have more and more choices. Otherwise it will be difficult to find more choices, more courses for, especially for those who are applying in German taught courses. For the ranking of the university and the courses, you have to go to the JITE campus, CH ranking on the JITE campus website. I will give the link of all these portals and websites below in the description. Here you need to type your university name, for example TU Hamburg. So after going to the page of the Technical University Hamburg, here you will find about the basic information of the university first, that when the university established, how many students they have, what the tuition fees and all. After that, in Germany actually there is no such ranking for the colleges, because there is all the colleges have the standardized course curriculum and the scope of job, because in Germany you can see the unemployment rate is very low. So it doesn't depend on which university you are, it depends on what you want to study and how you want to study. More industrial basis or on the research side. So according to that, universities are preferred here by the students. So here you can see the detail of that, and then you can choose your course to see its detail, that how good the course is. So let's suppose we take mechatronics. So here you will see that the total number of students and what they, and then the top group, the middle group, the bottom group. So here they have shown the total score for support in the study entry phase, 8 out of 20. So it is in the middle phase. So this is how you can check up the international orientation of masters. It is in top phase. So this is how you can compare the courses and universities. No other option is there. Direct ranking they use in QS world, that's bullshit. That is not going to be work as per your mindset. So this is how you need to shortlist your university. After that, one more question from most of the students are that what is the difference between TU and FH? So theoretically TUs are more oriented toward research on individual work, on theoretical works, and FH are based on the practical ones, on the industrial methods. Here you will find more group activities than the alone activities, because in research you need to do everything alone, and TUs are more oriented toward the research type courses. So this is the small difference between the universities, but it doesn't make any difference. TU students are always preferred by the industries. There is no such data which says that FH student got more offers than the TU from the industry. It's almost equal, not so much different, but TUs are always better than FH on paper. There is no such significant data out there. At last, let me show you the template. How should you make an Excel sheet to shortlist your universities in a proper manner, in a smart manner? So this is how I shortlist the university. This Excel sheet I will also provide you. You can click on the link in the below description of the video, so that it may help to the some mechanical background engineers. So first column you have to write your course name, then university name, then the location of the university. Then it's on your choice that you want to write the type of university or not. Then application method, that they are going to be taking application from UniSist or via Primus or via any other portal like university portal or any other portal, or there is a process of like in THN Go listed the VPD from UniSist and then apply on their own portal. So you should write that method also, so that at the time of application you clearly know that how to proceed for it. Then write the application period, when will the application going to start and when they will going to end. It will surely help you to prepare the document on time and apply on time. Always prefer to apply in the initial phase of the application opening period. After that, it's your choice, you want to write or not. The type of degree, there are mostly two type of degree in the engineering, MSc and Master in Engineering. After that, you can write the duration of the course, 4 semesters, 3 semester. 4 semester course mostly are of 120 ECTS and 3 semester course are mostly of 90 ECTS. Then you should write the language of instruction of course, it is bilingual or English taught or German taught. Then tuition fee, what is the tuition fees going to be? It is under your budget or not, so it will help you knowing that. After that, semester contribution, what is the semester contribution fees going to be, and the course you have shortlisted, what is the intake of that course, winter intake, summer intake or both. Then you should make a column for the basic eligibility requirement, from where you will check that you are eligible for that course or not. So the requirement which going to be, first of all, language requirement, that you have the particular TOEFL or IELTS band or not. Then German, what is the required German level they have asked and you have that or not. Then you should write the minimum CGPA, like 2.5 in most of the courses. In some courses is 1.9, 2.2. So it vary from course to course, university to university. You should write that also. Then work experience, they have asked or not asked or recommended or nothing written about the work experience. So that will also help you in checking that you are, how much your chances of getting admitted in that university. And then if university have asked you that specific criteria for the credits in some subjects of your bachelor, then you should write also, because if you don't match this criteria, then university will not going to evaluate your profile. Then what they have asked, how many LOR, how many SOP. Mostly SOP is only one required, and LOR in most of the cases 2, in some cases 3. Also at last you should write about the entrance exam. If they have asked, for example in RWTH Hakan, FH Hakan, they ask for the GRE. In some university like Rostock, they also give preference to the GATE. So this is how you should make a short listing chart for your universities and courses. This will help you a lot during the time of application and give you a clear way, a clear concept in your mind that how should you go for the application period and how should you apply. So that's all from my side. I hope you all get the point and understand what I want to tell you. So this is Manit Gira signing off from Hello House Bavaria. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, any query, you can email me or DM me on my Instagram. Kindly please subscribe our channel, and if you like our video, then please share the video to your friends. Thank you very much.